In Joe Biden's childhood hometown of Scranton, Pennsylvania, signs of affection for the United States president are hard to miss. Streets and an expressway into the city bear his name, and letters from him adorn the walls of local businesses. But despite those strong ties, some voters here say they have concerns about the president running for re-election. Among them, his advanced age, as Biden at 80 is already the oldest sitting president in history. Jen Saunders owns the Northern Light Espresso bar downtown.
I worry about his age and his health, but would he be the lesser of two evils once again? I don't know.
Podcast producer Amber Viola would like to see younger candidates.
I think that some of our politicians we have right now who have been in politics for a long time, maybe they need to pass the mantle on to the next generation of politicians and kind of like take them under their wing and help guide them and teach them to learn so that we can have somebody who progressives are enthusiastic about, who young people are enthusiastic about.
The interviews provide a window into voters' attitudes toward Biden's re-election bid, set to be formally announced in coming weeks. National polls show Democrats want a younger candidate, and the lack of fervor in Scranton may be an early warning sign for the party. Biden's approval rating remains quite low, but it ticked up slightly to 42% in a Reuters Ipsos poll this month. Scranton, where European immigrants once flocked to local coal mines, has long been the foundation of Biden's origin story, even though he left around the age of 10. The region was dominated for years by Democrats, but even as Donald Trump upended that dynamic with his support among white working-class voters, Biden won the county. Few residents, though, say life has improved under Biden. Glenn Johns is a local activist who had hoped having a Scranton native in the White House would illuminate the problems facing Rust Belt cities.
I still think there should be more than street names that are changed and highways that are renamed for you, because those highways are still got potholes.
Roughly 1 in 5 people in Scranton are in poverty, twice the national rate, and the school district sits near the bottom of national and state rankings. John says she is disappointed so far.
People that are on Biden Street are still struggling with their businesses.
Former Scranton Mayor Jim Connors remains a strong Biden supporter who says if he wants to run again,
let somebody step up and beat him.
Current Mayor Paige Cognetti says the city has benefited from millions of stimulus dollars which help pay for a new fleet of electric vehicles. Biden is also supporting a plan to build a new rail line from Scranton to New York City.
So when I think about President Biden, I don't just think about President Biden being our hometown son. I think about him ushering through an era of funding for the things that cities like Scranton need.